Well, tonight was a hard-fought win. I know the final score, the spread ended up being 17 in terms of our favor, but obviously it was a lot closer than that. And, the first 8 minutes of the second half, Washington State really took it to us. They're a much improved team from a year ago. We sensed that watching them on film. Their game at Cal was a game that could have gone either way on the road. They've gone to Washington and won, and they came into this game 3-4. They're an improved team, and they have two ingredients. They have a young guard, Malachi Flynn, who's very good, played a great game tonight. And they're old, they're experienced. Guys like Hawkinson, Clifford Arogbu, they're not only seniors and players that have been in their program for 3 years, but they've been starters. So they've been on the road before, and they're a much better team right now than they were maybe in November, but they're a much improved team from a year ago. And that's part of the story. The other part is you can't just incorporate a player, and even though Allonzo played well tonight, and all of a sudden just be hitting on all cylinders from the first second that he's able to play until now. I mean, there are things that we need to improve, adjust, figure out. And tonight felt funny because against UCLA, we were on the road. Raleigh got in some foul trouble. So because he was in foul trouble, Allonzo almost took his place for part of the game. Tonight wasn't like that. So guys were going in and out of the game a little bit more. We're trying to develop a rotation and figure things out. And we're just not there yet. It's gonna take a couple games. It's gonna take a few weeks. But the one thing that I do know is this: the last 8 minutes this season have been very hard for us. We've limped to the finish line a number of times. Tonight, from the 8-minute mark to the 0, the score went the other direction. I can't really think of many games, if we've had any at all, where that's happened this year. For him not to be considered one of the best freshmen in college basketball is a complete joke. I will put him up against anybody, not just a freshman, toe-to-toe, the quality of player he is, period. I don't care if you're from Finland, Russia, China, Japan, North Dakota, Florida, California, New York City. If you have eyes and you're watching Arizona play, there aren't many players that play the way he plays. Tonight he had 13 rebounds, 16 points. The 3 threes he hit in the first half were threes that you don't oftentimes see a guy make in college. He's a very good player. He's a great teammate, and he has other guys that he's playing with that are very good as well. But once in a while, you just pay attention, even if you're not trying to, and you look at, hey, here are the best freshmen in the country, and I'm looking there and I'm saying, are you serious? It's not even close. And Raleigh and Kobe are also outstanding on a very good team. But just watching Lowry play, I think he deserves a little bit more credit than he's getting.
It was a great feeling. It felt like it was an eternity for how long I haven't played in there. But I was really excited. The energy was great, and my teammates were really excited for me. They were happy for me, and I'm excited that we came out on top and played a pretty well game. Tough, stressful. Probably one of the most difficult things in my life. Definitely not something I'm looking forward to moving on from and not looking back anymore on it. It was tough, but I love the game of basketball, so I tried to, even though I couldn't play, I stayed around the game as much as I could. So I was always in the gym. I practiced with my teammates every day. And, I tried to make an impact in any way I could. So even though I couldn't play, I tried to be there for my teammates and cheer them on. And then in practice, I tried to do my part and practicing hard and helping these guys, get prepared for the games. You can't always make the feel for practice feel like the game. I'm still really far behind. This is my second game in about 10 months. So everybody's a lot far ahead of me. I'm still not in a lot of rhythm. But as I continue to play more, I'll find my way and I'll get back to myself. My teammates have done a great job of encouraging me and helping me to just play through the funny feeling of, being kind of behind.